We got ourselves team 2 or team 1 together with Bobsack. We go, oh my god, they're all a clump. We got Asimo. We got ourselves Ornash. Is Ornash still arcane? We got ourselves Bobsack going first. We got ourselves Pooh and Yuwashi. It looks like Kreisbat is going to be first up, but I think Bobsack just wants to go for, oh, trinketing out, dude. He just dueled. He just dueled Kreiser, and it looks like he wants some revenge. Hitting him with a big old blind. Huge damage onto Kreiser. Mortal Call right after. No trinket available for Bobsack. Just running for the full burst, dude. All in bubble. He's just trying to see if he can one-shot Kreiser at this moment. Kreiser does have the gateway, trying to see if he can bail out of there. These pillars being small might make it harder for him to kite, or maybe it might make it easier. I don't really know. Trying to go for the soul shape. It's going to be slow into Bobsack. Does have a hand of freedom for him. Succubus could seduce him. Succubus does get the seduction. Bobsack is going all Mongo, isn't he? He's going full hammy. Oh my god. Big ol' Chaos Bolt meets him to the face. Does have a Shield of Vengeance for it. Looks like he was able to Shield of Vengeance like Chaos Bolt, actually, for the most part. And cries bad, burning a bunch of damage into him. Bobsack bubbled so early, so he's going to be limited in terms of the defenses he can really run. On team cries bad, we got ourselves Christina, we got ourselves Critty Cat, we got ourselves Dirks, as well as Chucky. Some of these guys didn't get to play last duel. Yeah, dude, I'm surprised. Kreiser apparently last game did not play with a legendary, so he did that well without a Lego. I believe him, dude. I believe him. He actually can win these duels without a legendary. Wish every Warlock gets a spotlight. Gesture is pretty sickening to watch with how much damage they do. Affliction? You think Affliction needs more spotlight? Maybe. Maybe, right? They're pretty cool. It's gonna be a Bobsack. They're getting him with a Mortal Coil. Big Casbo's flying for Kreisbad though. Eating a big old Casbo to the face. Kreisbad still has plenty of survivability left though. Bobsack, I'm wondering if Bob can help him at all. I guess it can help him because he's getting smacked around by the Succubus melee. But nothing really can help him at this moment. Like no defensive. Unless he can get a Shield of Vengeance back up or bubble earlier. Kreisbad trying to kite him out. Maybe Fear. Does hit him with a Succubus Seduction as the hand of freedom is available. He has a big hammer. He wants to bonk him. Got to try to get himself a blind. As Kreisbad looks like he got himself a port or a rather soul shape out of there. So that's a blind gone for Bobsack. Probably has a lot of damage available. If he can somehow guarantee that he's not going to get CC'd on the damage, he might be able to make something happen here. But that Curse of Exhaustion keeps slowing him down quite a bit, with Kreisbad going for the dot damage from afar. Bobsack turning attention onto the pet. Fear running him in the other direction. That is so unfortunate. Big Cataclysm setting it up. Does he have a ghost? Stun into Bobsack. Trinkets out of it. Trying to make some damage happen. Gonna be bored for Kreis with a Mortal Coil. Getting free damage onto Bobsack. Will have to use Holy Power just to heal himself. Getting a stun on the Succubus. That's gonna be Word of Glories back to back. Still full wings available if he needs them. But otherwise, he's still in a great spot. Otherwise, he's still in an A-OK position at the time being. He's doing fine for now. Bobsack, though, trying to get himself a flash of light. Kreisbad waiting out for Bobsack. Oh, Succubus CD's seduction coming out as he goes in for the massive hammer play. Oh, no. He's burst, just gets nullified, dude, and a port. Man. Warlocks, dude. They went from one of the slower classes that waddle around to one of the most mobile classes in the game. That port. I feel like it's awesome, though, watching a Warlock going for, like, those swift ports. Plus soul shape. Like the amount of mobility they can do is just kind of crazy. Gonna be Bobsack trying to make some damage happen. Wall available for Kreisbad as Bobsack looking to maybe make some damage and healing happen. Kreisbad turning up the heat with some damage of his own. Could drop an Infernal around the corner for Bobsack. Is gonna drop an Infernal around the corner. I think he just wants to go all in. Full damage. Try to put in as much heat on Bobsack as he can, dude. This Paladin is actually feeling the pressure right now. Port for Kreisbad just to get in line inside of Bobsack as he keeps kiting around the pillar. And it looks like it's actually having a small pillar. Helps out Bobsack a little bit. He's able to get line of sight faster. Get into the opposite side of the pillar pretty quickly. Trying to go for as many heals as possible. It looks like he got himself the holy power to do so. Now he wants to turn the damage around, and Kreisbad does have a Cataclysm ready for it. Soul Rod does get interrupted on nature. That means the Cast of Chaos Bolt are free, though. Oh, no. I understand why he wanted to do that. I understand it completely why he wanted to do that. But he probably shouldn't have done that. Basically. Oh, no. That interrupt on the nature cast. Yeah, it would have been pressure either way. Man, he tried his best. Who's going to be up next, though? From one Paladin to the next. Man, this guy's just having to deal with some of the hardest classes for duels, man. Kreisbad, dude. We were trying to see if he might be able to escape the stun, escape the CC chain. Trinkets out with a Hodge and Kreisbad does deal with the Cataclysm, but that's going to Mortal Coil immediately. Pooh does not have a Trinket anymore. No human ratio for a while. Got a slow onto Kreisbad with a blind. Does the Succubus get a Seduce? It looks like it does get the Seduce. No! Do you bubble? Or do you stay? Cataclysm for Kreisbad. Could be a bubble for Pooh right now, actually. Looks like he's trying to hold it off by going for Word of Glory spam. Fear should run him in the other direction. Cancelable might just force a bubble out. Oh my god. Didn't even spend a global for it. He was thinking maybe he'll be okay. Oh my god. This Warlock burns Paladins down to a crisp. Crispy Paladins. Ornash, wait a... What? Frost? Ornash? What are you doing? Wait, why is there 3 rogues here? Oh, okay. No mind. It's not 3. It is 3 rogues. Just 2 of them on one team, 1 on the other. I thought it was a full team of 3 rogues for some reason. I got confused. Ornash is playing the Frost, though. I like it. Wait, this could be really cool. He's playing for the big shatters. Apparently, Frost with shatters can actually do a lot of damage. Not a lot of people play it, but they can definitely do damage. Gonna be a Blizzard on one side with a Frozen Orb. Ornash on the other. Gets the line of sight. Trying to go for an Bolt versus Kreisbad. Does get the shatter proc. It's gonna be Bolt flying in the other direction. It's gonna be an interrupt on the Bolt. Does slow him down with the Ray of Frost quite a bit. Kreisbad activating Battle Master Trinket just to deal with the damage he's taking. And that's gonna be Blizzards around the corner for Kreisbad to deal with. That's gonna slow him down. It's gonna do a bit of damage to him. Ornash bucking around the pillar with a couple of ice lances here and there. Got the images rolling too. That's going to be quite a bit of slows. And that's going to be Kreisbad actually going for that double drain on those images. That's actually not a terrible idea. Is it you again? Norbert, we are setting up a group for NA as well. But for NA, we're having a hard time getting the group together. So we hopped on EU since the boys were ready and want to play. But we are doing an NA duel as well. If we get enough people for NA, we'll do an NA duel for sure. After this one, we'll check on with the NA boys and see if we're doing any. But yeah, sometimes if we just have a hard time getting NA dudes into the duels, we're just opening up for EU, dude, because they want to play more. You know what I mean? They always want to play. They're always down to play. Ornash pushing in. Got himself Frozen Orb, Blizzard on one side. Kreisbad exchanging the Mortal Coil. Ornash does not have a trinket for it. It's taking quite a bit of those instant cast damage, dude. Let's see instant cast damage. Like, is he playing? I don't think he's playing it. But I almost want to say, I think he's playing... Could he potentially be playing? Is it Shadow Fury? Shadowburn? Shadowburn. Could he be playing the Shadowburn, boys? What do you think? I think it could be, man. Honestly, I think it could be. Kreisbad trying to see if he can get himself a better angle versus Ornash. The Blizzard does come in. Kreisbad staying away from a Blizzard. Dude, imagine the... I would imagine Blizzard does a lot of damage. Big Shatter Zone to Kreisbad, though. If Ornash can do more of those, he would win this duel, but I don't really know. Does get himself an ice block. No! It's an ice block that doesn't heal him. Oh no. Ornash is... Oh, he's angry. Oh, he's mad. He got the triple shield, but he doesn't have the ice block that heals. That is unfortunate. I don't know if he has a soulbind set up for it or forgot to set one up. But as for Frost Mage, you have double ice block. So getting a heal during an ice block, I mean, it seems like it will be really, really strong. As long as no one can stop it. And I guess the Warlock, that's a full ice block. Full ice block, honestly, not a terrible idea. Kreisbad is again avoiding any of that free damage that Ornash is trying to do with Blizzards. He's taking a little bit of it, and maybe it's actually quite a bit of damage for Ornash in the long run. Does get interrupted on the Ice Ray, having to shift over to the shifting power behind the pillar. Stun around the corner. Kreisbad does not follow up with the Cataclysm this time. Mortal Coil as he walks out with a Chaos Bolt rage. Actually cancels out the Chaos Bolt, knowing that Ornash has a trinket, so I think he wanted to get maybe interrupted on fire. Ice block again for Ornash. Oh. Second block already out. Interesting. No heal with that one though. Might be able to give himself maybe some heals. Oh, the Felt Puppy is not going to let you do it. He's going to nibble at your toes. The shields are still up, so you might be able to get some healing from the shields as long as the Felt Puppy doesn't keep removing them. And I think he does get a little bit of healing from it. Ultra time available for Ornash. Might want to push in. Going to be a big old port for Kreisbad as he repositions before any big setup comes out for Ornash. Walking in, trying to make some damage happen. Going to be a Soul Rod. Does blink around it. And there goes the Ultra time. Puts him back in a good position. But a Cataclysm under his feet. Dude, no. Crazy, dude. Blizzard around the corner. And Kreisbad is just going to stay away from... He's like not giving Ornash any free damage from those Blizzards at all. Big Bolt trying to set up for Ornash. Onto Kreisbed, does interrupt him with nature by the looks of it. Ray of Frost right after, drain life, and that's going to be the pet interrupt. Shifting power wheel for Ornosh, not giving it up, dude. He's trying to live the Frost Mage dream, but that pet is already stripping the shields off. And the damage is already, oh my god, that damage got stripped off so quick. I guess Kreisbed just had big setups. Cataclysm, I think it's over. Yeah, at that point, it's over. If only he had the Ice Bug that gives him a heal, I think that would have been a different story. Yawashi setting himself up with a wound poison, not playing deadly poison. Or instant poison. Wound poison. I guess 33% dampening, not much. Gonna be a smoke bomb, and that's gonna be Chrysler with an immediate trinket port to make sure that his spec can actually get some CC onto Yawashi. Stun after that Infernal with an Immolate getting set up. Mortal Coil, Yawashi could trinket if he wanted to. Is he gonna vanish? Interesting choice. He's gonna have some dots burning through that shield, but he should be AK for the most part. Kreisbed walking to the eye is gonna be able to get the Succubus over to Yawashi. He knows exactly where it's at. Wherever he sees the Succubus walk, he's like, okay, that's where the rogue's at. I know that for certain. So Yawashi is not going to be able to get himself a proper opener here, or proper reset, trying to avoid the Cataclysm. And Kreisbed is really good at kind of baiting out the Cataclysm, not letting it go off just yet. Succubus Seduction, and that could potentially be a trick out of Yawashi, not even walking up to see him, just gonna Cataclysm around the corner and just leave it there. Yawashi is able to build some calm points using backstabs on the Succubus. It is at least giving him some calm points to work with. Kreisbed does go for a port away from Yawashi. Waiting out until a good opportunity to maybe go in for Big Damie. Conflict raids onto Yawashi. Dude, the guy can't even push in. The amount of distance between one pillar and the other for Yawashi is a little rough, man. I think if anything, he might just have to go for a maybe a sap on the Succubus. Can you do it? Succubus goes invis. That's unfortunate. If you can somehow just CC the Succubus, it's going to be seduced. Trinkets it maybe? Looks like he's going to hold on to it for now. He isn't happy about the Casbolt. Oh, interrupt on the Casbolt. Trying to make some damage happen. But Kreisbed now has the control of Yawashi unless you Cloak of Shadows any of this. I think it might be really bad for you. Mortal Coil, as he activates Shadow Blades, he's probably going to commit an all-in right now. But the dots, dude, they're just melting him. He's like an Affliction Warlock right now, dude. Evasion for that Succubus, trying to reduce some of the melee damage. Cloak of Shadows is getting used, but still Succubus is on him. It's not going to let you catch a reset at all. That's going to be Yawashi bailing. Just actually quit, dude. Actually just rage quit that. I'm not even going to blame him, dude. I'm not even going to blame him. Next up is going to be Asima, trying to see if he can get a sap on the Succubus. Succubus still in combat, does land the sap, get a shot into Kreisbed, does not have a way out, is going to trinket out of it. And the Succubus is going to get hit with a stun by the looks of it, with Asima. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Trying to go for a Succubus Seduce, but Asima is going to create some line of sight there against Succubus. He's still in a pretty good spot. Interrupt the Succubus, not going to have a kick for Kreisbed, who could just go in for big damage. It's going to be that Shadow Mend. Mending into the Shadows. Shadowy Duel onto Kreisbed, no Succubus to stop it. Wall is going to use for this cooldowns. That is also without Shadowy Blaze either. So Asima still has burst for later. Does not have a trinket for some reason by the looks of it. Cataclysm onto Asima right now with a Soul Rod afterwards. And Asima is going to take some burning damage right here. Maybe a Cloak of Shadows coming out for the Rogue. Door of Shadows, trying to reposition. Not a bad reposition. Was Kreisbed able to maybe sneak in a down on him? I don't think he was able to. Succubus trying to walk over. It looks like Kreisbed is going to pick up the eye. Sees the Rogue from a mile away. Asima trying to interrupt the Succubus. Does go for the stun. But I think Asima might be in a bad spot. Cloak of Shadows is going to use sprinting in over there. Trying to make the damage happen versus Kreisbed. Cheap shot with a Vanish. Actually burning off a Vanish. I don't really know if they wanted to, if they meant to. But there goes the Vanish. Maybe they'll think it could end the duel there. Into an Infernal on the other side with a Cataclysm. Yeah, this is over, dude. I think it's over. I think it's over. Unless you can somehow just end the duel, it's over. Blind onto Kreisbed, trying to walk away from the Infernal. Wait, actually might have saved it. And there goes a re-stealth. Hanging out by the eye. The dots are burning him quite a bit, though. Yeah, the dots are doing quite a bit of burn. If he walks too close, then Infernal is going to get him in combat, though. That Infernal is definitely going to get you in combat. Wait, he got it? Infernal knows where you're at. Succubus knows where you're at. It's walking over to you. It sees you. He has no idea that I'll probably realize that Succubus is walking at him. Succubus, if he has the line of sight, he could seduce right here. Succubus could just seduce him right now. Wait, no. Waited it out. Maybe Kreisbed should have went for Succubus seduce a little bit early. Because he was in a good position. What's up, Subway? How you doing, my man? Looking for NA horde groups? Dude, me too, man. Me too. Asima hanging around, chilling. Instead, actually recovering quite a bit. Wait, this could be a real duel. We are at that 60% dampening. 14 minutes in. Krasbat hanging out by one of the eyes, and it's going to be Asuma, the last bastion of defense for his team, man. The last one who might be able to squeeze it out. Does a double shadowy duel, or double shadowy duel. He has Mortal Coil getting thrown to Asuma, trick inside of it, trying to continue the C-chain onto Krasbat. The succubus seduction does come out. It's going to clip him. And Krasbat got himself a big cannonball ready to go. Let it rip with a stun onto Asuma. Big damage. Oh my, no Clock of Shadows. Does catch a Shadow Meld re-stealth with a bit of a sippy cup. Do the shields hold though? At 62% dampening, looks like shields hold. Maybe not. Wait, the dot, if he keeps ticking. Get him out of stealth. Wait, oh! Caught him out for a second. And that's going to be eyes getting picked up by Krasbat immediately. Asuma blinking in, trying to see if he can get an interrupt on the succubus. Does stun the succubus. And Krasbat just hits a little bit of damage. Asuma does go for a Vantage Shadow Strike just to get close. And the succubus seduction doesn't hit him. Cloak of Shadows is used. Krasbat does have a wall active. Mortal Coil running Asuma away from line of sight up for a pillar. And the Immolate is the last thing that I think Asuma is going to see before it goes down. Door of Shadows, does the Immolate do enough? Smoke Bomb might be able to catch himself a reset. Battle Master Trinket falls, and the dots take him out. The Battle Master Trinket play, just to give yourself barred health, is nice, but that's almost 1 million damage with Chrysler. That's crazy. That is crazy.